2017 Suzuki Swift Sport car in VR. Hello there everybody and welcome to OpaFed Gaming. I am the OpaFed. Today we're driving a 2017 Suzuki Swift Sport in a Japanese F Challenge 450 race. We're driving it at the Alsace test course. We're doing 5 laps. We started 10th of 10 cars and we started with a rolling start. Now, we got 5 laps to go and you might think it's going to take a little while to do, but you don't have time to sit around because these laps are really short. Especially when you come ripping down a roller coaster hill there, you got to be careful that you don't go too fast because it really pulls you to the right hand side of the track. You don't want to slam into the guardrails over there. And then just as you get out of that corner, you got a nice big long sweeping corner, and if you're close enough to somebody, you could power around the outside of them, just like that. And after you do that, you already finished the first lap. So like I said, 5 laps are not going to take a long time to do. Now, of course, we always forget how many cars we passed. Even in 1 lap, I don't know, I think it was 2 or 3, but it doesn't matter because we got another one behind us here now, and we're going to keep a close eye on the ones in front, but I think we've passed 4. I think we got 5 left to go as we're coming back up to Roller Coaster Hill. Now, when you do come over this hill, stay tight to the right-hand side here, and about halfway down the hill, ease up on the throttle about right here. And then you won't get such a slingshot effect to the other side of the road there. Anyhow, these little cars are not race cars, although they're a lot of fun to drive. They do have quite a bit of power. They're just awesome to drive. Nice little cars, compact little solid machines. Now we got 2 cars in front of us here, and I believe there's 2 cars up in front of us, way up ahead there. So we got 4 still in front of us, and we passed 5 of them. And we finished our 2 laps so far. Now, as you've seen, the lap is very short, and before we even get by these guys, we're going to be halfway through the race. And we still got 2 guys to catch up to. They're quite a ways ahead. So it might take a little bit of a push to try and catch up to those guys. Now, our saving grace, of course, is they do slow down quite a bit around corners, you know. Not so much around this one, but around that big sweeping corner down below, they slow down quite a bit. So that's where we have the opportunity to catch up to them and get a little bit closer as we're getting almost done the 3rd lap already. So not a lot of time left. 2 laps go by pretty quick, and that's all we got left. So here we're gonna give it a chance to see if we can catch up to these guys, but we're not gonna get close enough to pass them yet. So, and if they go fast enough through a little bit of this track, it's hard to pass them if they go fast enough, because you cannot power around the outside of them if they're fast. It's when they slow down like this, you see their brake lights coming on, and if you were close enough to them, you could have been on the left-hand side of it, but I was too far back. So we're coming back up to that roller coaster hill again, and I'm not going to try and pass them here because I'm too far back behind them. And that roller coaster hill would be too chaotic. I don't know which way you'd slide off of that if you tried to go a little bit too fast. I'm sure you'd hit that outside curb. Anyhow, we're not going to do that. We'll wait till we get to that big sweeping curve in the track up ahead here. We're going to see if we can power around the outside of them. Like I said, you watch, the brake lights will come on. There he goes, and he's braking already. He's braking again. So that gives us the opportunity to go around the outside of them. We can just do it there. There we go. Now that we're in front of him, though, you got to remember, keep your eye on your rear view mirror, because you don't want these guys sneaking up behind you, because you've only got 1 lap left. And if you go too slow around 1 or 2 corners and they catch up to you, they'll zip by you before you know what's happening. And I'm speaking from experience because it's happened before, so it can happen again. And as we're coming up here, we got the roller coaster hill again. I think we're home free. I think we got enough of a buffer that we're going to be able to take the win on this race. Absolutely awesome. Love driving this little car, and I love these tracks. quick 5 laps, a lot of fun. Hope you enjoyed it too. Until the next time, you've been driving in a 2017 Suzuki Swift Sport, or racing actually, with me as your driver, the Opafet.